This is the first part of what should have been part of the other video, but now I have to splice in because I forgot to actually turn on my audio. All right. Hello, witchlings. It's me, a hedge witch, and I am back with a surprise 1.6.9 update? Question mark. I just found out about this. I saw a couple shorts on YouTube and I thought I had to get on here and check it out. So I thought I would read it through for you guys and upload it. So thank you, Pathos Child, for compiling this. It's really amazing that all this stuff is for free and we can just read through it and yeah, get excited and share it with others. So, 1.6.9. New content and features. If you lost an item that can't be found again, a new friend appears in the secret woods who can get it back for a price. I really am intrigued by this character. I haven't played since I found out about the update, so I'm really excited to get in there and see what that's like. You can now put legendary fish in fish ponds. These are limited to 1 per pond and produce legendary fish roe, which is amazing. I have wanted legendary fish roe for such a long time, and it really bothered me that I couldn't get roe from those fish because I felt like my collection of roe was incomplete. So this will definitely fix that. You can now place beds and sleep inside any constructed buildings that allow furniture. This is going to be really great for anybody who's really trying to produce a lot of stuff, like a lot of gems or a lot of even like eggs and stuff. Instead of having to walk from the farmhouse when you wake up to the barn and have to see if there's anything there, now you can just put your bed right in the coop or in a barn and then just grab everything and run. This is great. Items dropped in water now float for a short time so you can collect them if you're quick or have a magnet ring. Now this is really important for that one tree that we're all thinking about. You know the one down below that every time you cut it down you get maybe a couple pieces of wood before the rest of it just falls into the water. Now you've got a chance to actually get everything from that tree, which is great. Sam and Shane now have work portraits while working at Joja Mart, slightly tweaked some dialogues, added some new Easter eggs, and added hidden cheat commands, which I don't use, but they're there. There's some balance changes. Bluegrass no longer grows slower than normal grass. Awesome. Fruit tree growth is no longer blocked by grass and seed spots. Also awesome. Pine trees now drop 1 extra wood when chopped down. The initiation quest now counts wild slimes killed on the farm. Thorns ring damage now stacks if you equip 2 of them, and monsters killed by a Thorns ring now drop loot like regular kills. With the Gatherer skill, the chance to double harvested forage now applies when using an Iridium Scythe too. Son of Crimson Fish can now be caught during the night market. Yes! Love it. Robin no longer constructs buildings during green rain in year 1. Oh, that's nice, because it was a little weird that she was out there doing that in the middle of that, and yeah, it was a little strange. Placing a bomb and then switching to a weapon no longer applies its enchantments to the bomb damage. Added some items to shops. So Adventurers Guild got the Rusty Sword, Femur, Elf Blades, Steel Small Sword, Crystal Dagger, Obsidian Edge, and Work Boots. These unlock after you reach a certain mine level, regardless of whether you found them in a mine chest. That's awesome, because then they just unlock, and then you can use them instead of having to find them, which can be problematic because you're trying to find them, but you don't have upgraded weapons, so it makes it more difficult to find them. You know, it's kind of, now it seems a little bit easier to work with. Marnie's shop has a cow decal. Hat Mouse has a sports cap, and Willie's shop now has an advanced iridium rod. Passing trains are now more likely to happen multiple times in the same session, but can no longer appear on consecutive days. Willie's shop now opens on Spring 2 in the first year, even if you didn't read his letter, which is very cool. They fixed the Queen of Sauce reruns being affected by the recipes needed by unclaimed farm hands and empty cabins. Fixed being able to receive monster damage while jumping down a mine shaft before the screen fades to black. Fixed Spa not fully recovering energy when a max energy buff is active. Fixed sleeping late while exhausted, not reducing stamina as intended. Fix the catalog and furniture catalog, selling items from themed catalogs like Retro Catalog. Fixed exploit where a fish pond with a golden cracker could produce unlimited output. Fish pond output bonuses are now applied once the output is created. Fixed exploit where you could cancel cow milking and still get the friendship boost. Fixed unintended extra chance of spontaneous green rain trees when loading a save in fall. Fixed skill buffs affecting shop items requirements in 1.6. Fixed sturdy ring no longer having debuff times in 1.6. Fixed lower chance of catching lava eels in caldera after 1.6. Fixed forage crops harvested from garden pots always having low quality and providing no XP. Fixed iridium scythe with forage crops not giving XP or applying the forage level quality boost. And fixed some weapons never dropping from crates when legacy randomization is enabled. These are all really good changes, and I'm glad that they were made. They changed a bunch of things for quality of life, like saves, different things when it comes to using PlayStation or Xbox. Fish ponds now show the number of roe or other output items to collect. I like that. That's nice, because then it's not just like, okay, well, it's one thing, and then you end up with like 4 things, and then you don't have room. The wedding event now replays if you exit and reload the day. The tailoring UI is now a bit more intuitive. Slots that can't accept the held item are now disabled, and you can no longer pick up some items that can't be tailored. Colored items like flowers now also sort by color. Yes! Thank you! I hated that! I was doing it by hand. That avoids items being reordered randomly each time you sort your inventory. You can now only sell books to the bookseller via the book purchase menu, not the trade-in menu. This reduces the chance of accidentally selling a book when trying to trade it in. The Collections tab now shows artifacts, gems, and minerals once they've donated to the museum, not as soon as you find it. Oh. Oh, okay. So that, I think that means that you can see if you've donated it to them or not. Clint now refills your watering can when upgrading it. Let's go. Tweak save process to reduce the chance of corruption. Anvils no longer accept parrot eggs if you can't re-roll their level yet. And then he improves some chat box commands and some performance optimizations. There's some technical stuff I'm not going to get into. There's some gameplay fixes. It looks like just little tweaks. Fixed Lewis schedule where he would overlap Marnie. Fixed a Penny Resort dialogue when married that was never shown. Different things that were missing from the NPCs. Fixed your fiance spouse reacting to a mermaid's pendant if you're engaged, married to someone else. There's some UI issues they fixed. Fixed specific items and machines. Fixed chest color getting reset when you swap chest type. Thank you. Fixed crab pots not producing double catches correctly with wild bait. Fixed crab pots duplicating bait when loaded by a hopper. Fixed crab pots not applying deluxe bait and wild bait bonuses in some cases. Looks like some fences, some geode stuff. Fixed watering cans with bottomless enchantment, sometimes shown with a half-empty meter. Bottomless watering cans are now always full. Yes. Fixed building upgrades not placing interior items like the coop incubator if furniture is in the way. The furniture is now moved just like other objects. An item blocking placement can't be moved. It's now moved into the lost and found in that case. Fixed cases where the pirate's wife quest chain could lock you out. If you have the quest but lost the required item, you can now get a war memento overnight. If the quest was canceled, you can talk to Birdie to restart it. Yeah, there's a bunch of little itty-bitty things that they've changed. I don't really see anything spectacular in there, but like all of them together is wonderful because it just helps the gameplay work a little bit more smoothly, and I really like that. Fixed forest fish no longer catchable on the Four Corners farm is actually a big deal. I like that. Fixed bug where using the standard farm's wallpaper, flooring, and farmhouses of another farm type would reset them to that farm's themed defaults. It seems like everything was made to make sure that everything stays where it's supposed to stay and is removed where it's supposed to be removed, and then just all these little glitches that we just, I don't know, for me have just gotten into the back of my brain like that's just normal, but then somebody new coming in would be like, wait a second, that's not normal. So I like that. That's really cool. There are some multiplayer fixes. Fixed Marlin's Desert Festival quest not displaying the Calico Egg reward to farmhands. Fix some multiplayer logic not handling an offline invalid player correctly. Fix some potential null reference exception crashes in multiplayer mode. This is kind of the same thing. Let's see. Display text and localization fixes. In the credits, replace the Reddit Twitter links with a news and community link. I think that's good. It fixed some bad words being produced by the random name generator. That's a good one to change. I like that. Fixed Robin showing the wrong number of hardwood required for a house upgrade in some languages. Okay, so it's like some language stuff. Fixed buy ticket messages showing an unformatted price, like 1,000 gold instead of 1,000 gold. Okay, gotcha. Just little things. Cosmetic fixes added lights to Marcelo's book stand. Sam now changes uniform when he enters Jojo Mart instead of only when he reaches his work tile. Fixed, yeah, it's a little weird to go in and go into work and then change while you're at your desk. that is a little strange. Fixed visual glitch during the Even Year Spirits Eve if you have the JoJo movie theater. Fixed issue with padding on the edge of maximized game windows on Windows. Fixed a shirt that looked weird. These sorts of things, that's really great. Just little things for gamepad, changes for modded players. I don't use a mod, so it doesn't really apply to me, but here is the info if that's something that you are interested in or something that you already do. Again, thank you so much for updating this. All of these updates are made free by Concerned Ape. For us, you buy the game once and then you get all of this new stuff, and it's just so wonderful that that's the kind of, you know, gameplay that we can expect from Stardew Valley. So thank you again, and I hope you guys have fun out there playing. So till next time.